Hey guys, my name is Nora Franche, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessed Mess Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin. Hey guys, I'm going to give this one another go because I did record it once and there was like an internet blow up. And it was kind of a wandering share anyway, so maybe this one will be better. So we're reading from The Language of Letting Go, page 33, the reading for February 2nd, Trusting Our Higher Power. Made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood him. This says step 3 of Al-Anon. So much talk about a higher power, God as we understand God. So much joy as we come to understand him. Spirituality and spiritual growth are the foundations of change. Recovery from codependency is not a do-it-yourself task. Is God a relentless taskmaster? A hard-hearted, shaming wizard with tricks up his sleeve? Is God deaf, uncaring, haphazard, unforgiving? No. A loving God, a caring God. That is the God of our recovery. No more pain than is necessary for usefulness, healing, and cleansing. As much goodness and joy as our heart can hold, as soon as our heart is healed, open, and ready to receive. God, approving, accepting, instantly forgiving. God has planned little gifts along the way to brighten our day, and sometimes big, delightful surprises, perfectly timed, perfect for us. A master artist, God will weave together all our joy, sadness, and experience to create a portrait of our life with depth, beauty, sensitivity, color, humor, and feeling. God as we understand him, a loving God, the God of our recovery. Today I will open myself to the care of a loving God. Then I will let God show me love. I have an exercise for you. They're talking here about the joy, sadness, of the experience being weaved together with this depth, beauty, sensitivity, color, humor, and feeling. And I'm just wondering if you can look at like the portrait that is your life right now with the light and the shadows and the color and all these different parts. Is there a part of the painting that is very dark, or is there a part of the painting that is like hazy and hard to, kind of like a Monet, where you're like, is that a haystack or a frog? I don't know. Is there a part that you can't quite understand, can't quite see clearly, or is just very dark? And can you bring that to your higher power and be like, what the heck were you doing there? Or were you thinking there? Did you drop the paint on my canvas? Like, I want you to talk to him about it. I want you to bring that to your higher power, because for whatever reason, there is a reason for that. And I think when we actually talk and ask, then we finally get to start working through it. Because whenever we just we see that scary, shaded corner and we're like, don't look over there. It's just going to stay there and it's going to hang out and it's going to always be a thing that ends up bubbling up randomly. And so I think it's actually an invitation to converse with our higher power and be like, okay, I do trust you, but I don't understand this master artist, God. He does everything is on purpose. And so if there is a part that you don't understand, I think we can all have the humility, or ask for the humility to decide that, okay, I believe that You had a purpose here, but it is beyond me and it's causing me pain. And so that area of pain is actually an invitation where we can start to grow in relationship with our higher power. And so I encourage you to do that again as a trust exercise. I know I've given you one before, but perhaps we can believe that we have a loving God, a caring God, that is the God of our recovery. And that truly, I love this, no more pain than is necessary for usefulness, healing, and cleansing. And if we can really believe that, then we can stop blaming God and being resentful towards God and see, oh, there's a purpose here. There's a purpose, and that's humility. That's having compassion for yourself and be like, okay, but this is still really hard. And so I'm going to need to ask you to do like the heavy lifting, but I will trust you that there is something for me here. And that might just open the door to the beginning of acceptance and forgiveness and a happy, joyous freedom. With that, I pass. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. But more than that, it's important to me to give listeners like yourself a place where you do not need to feel alone on your 12-step journey. And for that reason, I've created a Facebook group. It's called Grateful Blessed Mess. And it's a place where listeners can go to add their own commentary on the share for the day, in addition to my own, and for us just to have a conversation or start a back and forth where people can find support in their 12-step journey. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you're here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess. And I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.